Hello guys, today I'm going to take you through the assignment 001 on C based on variables if, else, and while. So before we go on to do the assignment, ensure at personal level you go through the resources that has been provided. We have everything that you need to know to start with C, which is on PDF, the keywords and the identifiers. We have the integers, arithmetic operators in C, if statement in C, if else statement, relational operators, logical operators, while in C, and lastly the while loop. So those are the resources that has been provided for us to go through. Then the next part, ensure that you also go through this particular part. Then the next part, the objective. The objective of this part is by the end of the lesson or by going through those provided material, you should be able to at least do the thing that has been listed here. For example, what are the arithmetic operators and how to use them. Then how to use command, how to declare variables, among others. Then the next part, you need not forget the copyright issues. Then the general requirement. You're allowed to use the editor, VI, Vim, Emacs. All your file will be compiled in Ubuntu using the GCC, using the option world where extra, Patrick, and stdi. All your files should head up with the new line, a readme file at the root of the folder of the project. So ensure that you go all those points for the quiz. Quizzes are very simple one. So these are the answers for the quiz. Number one, it's supposed to be A. As you can see, the answer for number one, the answer one is this one, two, this one, and three, this one for question number one. Then if at all you had gone through the notes, you'll find this particular quiz quite easy for you. Then number one, we have the size of a float. A float size is about 4 bytes. Then number two, the size of a unsigned integer or int, it's about also 4 bits. Then the next question, question three, these are the answers. We have this one. We are supposed to use the if statement. We have that one. These are the one, and those are the two correct answers that we have. Then question number four. For the question number four, we are supposed to use a for statement following the NSI and the Betty compliant. For this one, for the for answer one, answer two, and answer three. Then the last part is what is the size of the character data type. A character data type goes for 1 bit. Okay, now that's not really important. If at all you have gone through the resources that have been provided, you will find the question quite easy for you to. You will find it easy for you to do. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. For the other task, we are supposed to add our GitHub repo on the ALX low level programming. You're supposed to create a directory named as the variable if else while, and the first file should be a positive or the negative. So what you're supposed to do on the next file, okay, let me open my sandbox. I will take the shortest time possible because I know by now we have some basics on how to go about it. Okay, so lists, then supposed to be cd ALX low level. Then this one, I'll try to open it. In fact, and already created the file, the directory, the directory 001 variable. But if you still have a challenge on how to create it, I will just show you how to go about it. So what you are supposed to do, make directory, assuming that had not made it, you are supposed to use the command mkdir, make directory. Then you paste the name that you have been given. Now let's assume that the name that has been given is this one, but since it already exists, let me try to make some, let me call it while 2, so that it can look a little bit different. So what I've done, I've made that directory. Let me try to see whether it exists. So it's this one. So the most important part for this one, I wanted to show you how to go about making of the directory. So you just use the command mkdir. So this is now the correct thing. 0 multiply 0 1 variable if else while, but I've created this one with the 2 so that I can show you how to go about it. Then the next step, you are supposed to, let me see, you are supposed to, before you do anything else, you are supposed to readme your file. So for you to do that, open your directory. This is my directory. Okay, try to open it, copy, then cd, I paste. Let me see whether there is anything inside. Just as you can see, there is nothing inside. So what you are supposed to do is to insert the readme. So vi copy this one, copy, then readme, then enter button. It will take you to this point. Insert. There are so many things that you can write here. You can maybe write the number of tasks that we have, nothing positive, copy, then paste here. Then number 2, task number 2, we have the last digits. So you can copy all the document that the files that you have been given. Then move to the next part. I'll copy this one. Then the next part. So you need to copy all the way to the last assignment. So we have number 11. It's a very simple concepts. As long as you go through the reading material and the other part. The other part is supposed to be 12 software. Then you copy here. So in between from number 3, ensure that you insert the others, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 10 in between. Then after that, the next step, you escape, colon, WQ, enter button. WQ, enter button, then it will take you to this point. Try to open your directory. You can see that our readme has been introduced. Now, having done that, the next step is to do our assignment. Also, still on this part, I will take the shortest time possible, as long as I show you the first part. As a bright students, what you're supposed to do, get the first concept, second and third, then the others. Try to attempt. That's what we call learning, not copying everything. I'm sorry to say this, but that's the reality. So for number 1 is a positive. This program will assign a random number to the variable n each time it is being executed. Complete the source code in order to print whether the number stored in the variable is positive or negative. So what you're supposed to do, copy this one, copy the file name, then vi name of the file, enter button, insert. Okay, now on this part, I will go back now to my GitHub account so that I can extract the code that I already prepared. So this is my code. I will share this one so that you can have an easy time. So I'll copy this one and insert on this one. Then I'll press escape WQ. Okay, so that is my first part. Hope we are together up to that point. Now, repeat the same procedure. Vi, go to the next number one, which is the last digit. For the last digit, the name of the file is supposed to be 1 dash last digits C. Copy, paste. You paste here. Now, after you paste here, enter, insert, press the insert button, then move to, these are the codes that are already prepared. Copy this one, then you paste, then escape, then WQ, and the enter button. Then move to the next part, assignment 2, which goes by, you write a program that prints the alphabets. You print the alphabets in lowercase followed by a new line. So to do that, these are the codes that I've already prepared. The assignment, supposed to be number 2. So I will copy this part, then I paste it on my terminal, then click the enter button, then copy my codes, copy this one, copy, then I will next step, insert it. So I will paste, then the enter button. Now it will take me to this part. So you repeat the same procedure all the way to the last part. So you do that on this one, on assignment 3, behind 3, there is 3, then the 4, you just repeat the same procedure, 4, then we have the 5, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and lastly the 12. Let me see. I'm wondering what could have happened here. Okay, there's a problem, but I'll try to solve it. So I will do number 10. So for number 10, so you just do the same thing that I've done. I'm trying to give a short summary so that you don't spend so much time on the video more than you spend on your work. So the VI, the 3 dot, should be now the others. Okay, now let's move to the next part. We have the VI, that is assignment number 10. Then the enter button. Then go to my command that I've already prepared. We have this one. So copy this one. Then I will paste. I'll paste here. Then escape. Then WQ. The enter button. Then the next one we have the VI. The next question should be write a program that prints all possible different combination of 3 digits. So copy this one, the file name, then VI on the terminal, then paste the name of your file, then insert. I hope that I'm not being so slow. So copy the code that I've already prepared. So this one, the main should program that prints all the possible different combination of 3 digits. The number must be separated, followed by a space, that as you can see. So copy, then I'll paste here, then paste, then the enter. Then the enter button. Then next step, escape, WQ. Then the last part, that is assignment number 12. Software is hitting the world. Write a program that prints all possible combination of two digits number. So what you're supposed to do, copy this one and you paste it on here. Then go to my codes, copy the last part, copy this one, copy, let me see, then paste, then escape, WQ, enter button. Then I think I'm through with the last part. Now let's go to the requirement. Okay, the requirement of our task is there should be no error, no warning during the compilation. You are not allowed to use the system. Your code should use it. So the next part is to GitHub. So you git add. Then next step, you git commit sm. Then you can write, you can give a message. So the message, you can pick the message should be this one. The variable. So this is my message. So paste. Okay, let me get rid of this one. And this other part. Then enter button. Then the next part supposed to be now the so git push your assignment after you have git commit your commands. Then I'll try to push. So just as you can see, it has been pushed to Stanley Beckham, ALX, low level, master. So you can go ahead now to check whether your assignment is correct. So just as you can see, my command, my number 1 is correct, number 2, 3, 4, number 4. So what I will do on this one, so that I can give you maybe an easy time to grab the concept. I will share this one. I will share this one on my YouTube channel so that you can make a folder, or rather you can also extract the codes easily. So maybe I can give you time to go through what I've done. For the main one, you can't be listening to this. So before I forget, kindly don't forget to subscribe. And in case you have any question, just comment on the comment section. I will answer the question that I will get. Thank you. You can continue watching as you listen to this very interesting one. So these are the codes that where you can extract them. So this is code number 1 for the positive or the integers. Number 2. 2 is supposed to be there. Don't get confused. To print alphabets. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Seven. Eight. 9. 10. 11, and our number 12. So this is our number 12, our last. So these are the codes that we're supposed to use to solve this assignment.